Morning guys, it is Monday the 11th of December. As you can probably hear in the background, Leila is awake. I shall go get her now, I think. She's just been chattering to herself since she woke up. Hi Leila. Hi honey. Oh bless you. Hello. Morning. Hi honey. Hello. Hi. What are you up to? So I have a fair bit to do this morning, or today in general. But first coffee. So I think today's plan is going to be to try and sort out Leila's room. That's going to be the goal. I'm going to try and tidy up in here a little bit as well and just get things set up a little bit better. Over here, I don't know how well you can see, with the dining table and Leila's high chair and a few boxes, and then this cabinet here. So I kind of want to organise that a little bit. There's still, the boxes there are actually Perry's things that he still needs to sort out, so I can't do anything with those. What I'm thinking is probably what's left for Perry to sort out, I'm going to push under the dining table so it's out of the way, so I can do other things. So the other outside noise you can hear is construction work. The building next door to us is doing some construction, which is all that banging you can hear. I then need to pull a whole bunch of stuff out of Leila's room in order to be able to tidy it and put it back in an organised way. So at the moment, everything in Leila's room is supposed to be in Leila's room, but it's just not organised. It's all still in boxes or just piled up. So, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But so yeah, I need to pull out everything to then be able to tidy it up and organise it and put it back properly. And yeah, so we'll see what the day brings. So we may not have a Christmas tree this year, but I do have some fairy lights, and they have and stuff some of the fairy lights into a couple of vases that we have. So that looks quite nice, and it looks especially festive when I turn the lights off. That's quite nice. The rest of this place is still a mess. Leila, what are you trying to eat? Is that my laptop case? How about we don't eat that, huh? Hey? Alright, so Leila's had her breakfast. It's almost time for a nap, but I just wanted to quickly show you what I've done. I've pulled out all the stuff from Leila's room that shouldn't be in there anymore. Her car seat's going to go somewhere else. That box over there is full of all of her blankets, whether they were store-bought, sewn, knit, crocheted, whatever, they're all in there. Clothes that I washed before we moved and didn't get around to sorting. That box is currently empty, but I'm going to fill it with stuff to put under her crib. Thankfully that size fits perfectly under her crib. That box up there is full of stuff we're selling. These two boxes are basically mostly Leila's clothes and other things that were in her room. And these boxes and the stuff under there is Perry's things. This is my mess of craft supply stuff that is to be organised at some point. Leila's bed, this whole area is a lot more cleared up now that I've removed all the boxes. And yeah, those three tub thingies over there are Perry's things as well. And I've just sort of emptied a couple of boxes and just chucked them on the shelf and need to organise that. Most of that stuff goes into our changing table. Right, well I've realised that I haven't actually eaten anything yet today, so cereal bar and banana it is for breakfast whilst Leila has her nap and I can take a breather, and then I will get to tackling all these boxes. I'm exhausted. I've been going non-stop all morning. And so Nugget's just had her lunch. We've changed her nappy. She's all clean. She's gonna go down for a nap soon. Here she is. We're just hanging out on the bed in our room so she can crawl around a bit safely. Hey, don't go after Daddy's stuff. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl, honey. So yeah, I've just been busy organising stuff. I've taken a bunch of boxes and empty things downstairs for recycling. And yeah. Hi. Hello. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for Nugget to go down for a nap so I can have something to eat and have a break. I think while she has her lunch nap, I'm going to sit downstairs, watch a few Vlogmas episodes or podcasts, see where I get to, and I do a bit of knitting before finishing off what I was doing this afternoon. I'll quickly show you what the living room looks like now, or the upstairs living room. I don't really know what to call the upstairs area because it's not quite a dining room and it's not quite a living room. It's kind of an in-between room. It's a bit of both. What are you doing? Are you being silly over there? As you can probably tell, I haven't actually done the prize winners drawing yet for the New York Sock Club and stuff like that. To be quite honest, with the state of all my craft supplies right now, my yarn and everything, everything's safe. It's just a big mess right now, so I can't actually reach the prizes. So I'm probably gonna put off doing the prize winners announcements until the new year at this point. I'm really sorry if that disappoints anybody. It's just I have to deal with other priorities right now, and so that's the prize winners for the grand prize FO thread for the New York Sock Club, and the monthly FO prizes, the last lot of that. What I'll probably do actually is reopen that FO thread for both and just leave them running until I am ready to draw the prizes. Sorry, I thought she was about to crawl off the bed. So just to be fair for you guys, since I am delaying drawing the prizes, I may as well leave the threads open for longer, and as many of you who can enter before I do close them is fine. I don't know when I will get around to it. It will probably be in the new year, so you'll have at least until mid-January anyway. Oh geez, my hair's a mess. To enter your finished objects and stuff into those threads for the New York Sock Club and stuff like that. And then the other one that I had to draw prizes for was the Knitting Expat Designs year-long knit-along. So that's the end of November prizes. So all I'm going to do is I'll just, the last set of prizes is going to be at the end of January. So what I'll do is I'll draw prize winners for both of those months at the end of January, for all together. And do it that way. So I hope that doesn't upset anybody or confuse anybody. If you're confused about it, please just let me know and I will answer your questions as best I can. Sorry if I'm also a little bit slow at responding to questions right now. Clearly I have my hands full with a still congested baby and moving and unpacking and all that sort of stuff, so just bear with me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I better get going. I think it's always time for Leila's nap and I'm pretty hungry. All I've had today is a cereal bar and a banana and a coffee, so I need to get some actual food in me. So the current state of the living room. Leila's clothes still to sort out. That cabinet there, that bookcase there, is going to come here, I think, and then the Poang chair can fit against the wall there nicely. Right now it's blocking the door. That beanbag is going to have to go downstairs. This is a bunch of stuff to be donated. I'm not sure if that cat tree is going to stay there or not, but for now that's the only place that works. That is our current stair guard for Leila. I don't want to close the door just because I don't want to, you know, stop the cats from coming upstairs or going downstairs when they want to. But for now that works. We also need to get rid of this rug. Those 2 boxes still need to be sorted. And kitchen is a mess. But yeah, it's starting to look a little bit more put together, which is nice. Hey guys, so I'm downstairs while Leila's having her nap, and I've had a quick bite to eat, but I'm watching a podcast. Quickly wanted to show you this. Now the light is terrible because I'm sat on the wrong side of it. There you go, you can kind of see the colour. It's a bit yellow, that light, but I'm just on the ribbing for a hat for my uncle, and this is going to be a Shire Stones hat. Oh, there you go, you can sort of see the colour there. A Shire Stones hat, which is one of my patterns, the Shire Stone hat. It's got a rolled brim, so or a folded brim rather, so in a few rounds I will fold it up and join it together, and so it'll be a nice squishy double brim for my uncle. My uncle is in his 90s now, so he definitely needs a little bit of added warmth. So this is Harvest 100% extra fine superwash merino by Feather Yarns. It's been dyed with black grape. It's 100% superwash extra fine merino, and yeah, there's lots of like bits coming off of it, and it's sort of, I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like little dust bits coming off it, but it's not dust, it's the same colour as the yarn. So I'm hoping that will just wash out and it won't keep flaking like that. I'm not sure what it is or why that's happening. I guess we'll see. I'm almost done with the ribbing. I started this last night after we sat down after Leila went to bed. I'm trying to get this lighting to work. Here we go. So I started this last night and I'm almost done with the ribbing. So that's almost there. So I am going to enjoy the break while Leila naps and keep watching these podcasts and eat a bit of food and do a bit of knitting, and I'll check in with you guys later. So in the end I didn't even get much of a break, because soon after Leila went to sleep I had some food, and then I filmed a little bit that I showed you guys, and then the doorbell rang, and just as I was settling in with my knitting and everything, the doorbell rang. It was the super who was coming around to, I think one of the sockets wasn't working, so he came around to fix that. So that took up most of nap time, unfortunately. And then by the time I sat down after he'd left and I'd relaxed, I had like 5 minutes before she woke up. So typical, such is life. Let's go get her. Hey Leila. Hi. Hey guys, so I thought I would check in again. Now Nugget and I are both downstairs. I have just been running around like a loony person. I've finally finished sorting out all of Nugget's things. All of her stuff is unpacked and sorted and organised and put away. Most of the living room stuff is all, like upstairs and downstairs, it's almost all done. The only things left to do requires Perry's input or help to move stuff. So I can't do that without him. And yeah, the only thing really left to do upstairs is Perry's boxes and my yarn / craft stuff. And so what I need to do, probably not going to get around to that today. I'm going to try and relax for the rest of the afternoon with Leila. I think what I will try and do tomorrow is pull all my craft stuff. If Perry can get his stuff sorted tonight, then I'm going to try and pull all my craft stuff out of Leila's room tomorrow evening, or tomorrow afternoon rather, before Leila goes to bed. So that tomorrow evening I can start going through stuff, because I'm going to be home alone for the next 2 nights, like Tuesday and Wednesday night, not tonight. Perry has evening plans. He's meeting up with friends tomorrow night in the evening, and on Wednesday his work Christmas dinner drinks thing was rescheduled for Wednesday, so he's out for 2 nights. So I've got plenty of evening time to work on organising my stuff, and also during the day on Wednesday as well. So my goal is by Thursday to be all done with unpacking for my side of things. Right, on that note, I think this is going to be the end of tonight's vlog, or today's vlog rather. Perry's almost home and Leila's had her dinner. She's hanging out in there for now. Right, so that's it for today. I don't think we've got much else planned for tonight other than relaxing, sitting back, ordering in takeout because, let's be honest, I didn't get around to cooking today. But that's fine, I got so much organised, which is great. And yeah, so I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, bye.